Okay, so on the fast reloads, here's what we're gonna do. First off, we gotta make sure the weapon is clear. So let's visually and physically inspect. Clear?
Sure.
All right. Magazines, make sure your magazines are clear as well.
Clear.
So, one of the things that we need to make sure we're doing is, I want you to look at the way the placement is with this mag. Now, the bullet would, if it was in there, it would be facing this direction. So, when you set this mag in your mag pouch, you're gonna wanna be like this. So bullets facing towards the front. Because when you reload, you're gonna come down, you're gonna grab the magazine just like this, with a finger like this, and when you come back up, it's gonna be perfect there, and you'll know exactly where to put it in the mag well, okay? That's number one. Make sure that's being in the right direction, okay? So, I'm gonna be shooting, and when I go to do a speed or a fast reload, I need to bring back in and turn it. This is my workspace. I'm still looking for a bad guy or where the threat is, but my workspace is right here. So, shooting, bring it into my workspace while I'm going to hit the mag release, and sometimes you might have to just kind of move it in your hand to get to it. Not a big deal, work on that, but when you come into mag release, that's when you transition and go for your magazine. And you are gonna index with your finger. It's called indexing. So it's gonna look like this. Shooting, come in. There you go. Now you notice that when I brought it in, I'm indexing and pulling up. I'm looking at bad guy. I'm not even looking at my firearm. But in case I need to, I'm right here. Now, in a shooting range scenario, the slide would be locked to the rear. The magazine would go in, and then I would turn over like this, and I would let the slide go, meet up with the other hands, and continue to fire. So, let's look at that one more time. Okay, so to recap, make sure your magazines are facing the correct way. And again, anytime you go for a magazine, always index that finger, because it's going to be the same movement every time. You're going to come in, grab it, and into the mag well. So here's what it's going to look like. You are here, shooting. Uh-oh, you ran out of bullets, magazine place, and back out. When we're on the range, we will then go ahead and physically release the slide, rechambering around. For instructional purposes, we don't have that. So work on just that. Work on. So that's it. Work on that. Work on having it out. Boom. Releasing, index, back in, and go.